Hello and welcome to yet another video. We're going to cover and continue our journey for learning TradingView from zero to hero. And if you're new to this channel, do subscribe and hit the notification bell because I keep coming up with regular videos to make you a better investor. And when I would also leave a link below with the complete playlist so you can watch this entire series in continuation so that you get benefited out of this journey. TradingView is the best platform you can use for your investing journey. If you are whether you are doing it fundamental analysis or technical analysis, you're still gonna have a lot of advantages. So it's worth a skill to learn. So let's get started with the next topic which we'll cover in this video is how to add various drawing tools and why should we add it at first place, and which ones I use I will share at the end of the video as well, so that you get benefited from that, because there's so much out there in terms of drawing tool, but not everything is something I use in my investing journey as part of peaceful week investing. So it might help you in your journey as well. So let's get started. So as you can see here, if you haven't created an account, you can simply go to the browser and type in sbhatia.co/tradingview and you can open your account, which is free completely, and you don't need to pay for any subscription. And this, it'll open up here. You can create an account here by logging in, and there are different paid ones as well, but whatever I'm teaching in this playlist is all completely can be done without any paying a single dollar to TradingView, and they're available for completely free. So we have covered in last video how to add indicators and other aspects of it, but today we're going to just focus on, in continuation, how to add different drawing tools and how can you customize that. Okay, so first thing first, you have the how you can see here, you can see there's a dotted line which is coming up. So those dotted lines are basically nothing but crosshair. So you can, if you don't want it, you can just make it dot, and if you want it just to be arrow, so you can just make it arrow, so there'll be nothing available, and you can customize that as per your things, right? And this there is I prefer the cross, and I can put this star next to it, so it is my favorite. And as soon as I do it, you will see here, just follow my mouse, you will see this has appeared. So this is where the favorite all the favorite things will appear as a floating window or floating tool set, so you can use that. Now that's one, so I can exactly see if it's a weekly chart, and this bar, if let's say for example I'm here, I know exactly on which week I'm looking at it. This is 1st of December 2020, and what's the price on the right hand side. I can see all those details as well. Then you got the most common, and you can see here, this is another one menu, which is a trend line, arrow line, ray info. There's so much of here. Look, I don't use all of it, and one of the things which you can use as a shortcut is Alt T as a trend line. Sometimes you want to see what is a trend here, like for example I want to see what is a trend, let's say, and I can use Alt T, or I can just simply click on the trend line here, and I will get this link and I will connect here. So I can see here the trend is generally up, and then you can double click on this line and you can customize this trend line. Now you can extend it right, left, you can have the middle point, and labels which can come in, what labels you want to do it. And also you can write a text here saying that nice trend upwards, and you can change the color, font and whatnot. So everything is here as part of it. And you can basically, if you create an account, and you can make it make it visible, whether you want to make it visible on hours, days, or weeks. So here is a weekly chart. So not many know about this. This is a pro tip. So if you, let's say for example, this trend line I'm doing for the weekly chart, I would just make it available only on weekly and uncheck everything. And you can see here, as soon as I change to daily, this trend line is not available. Now I can create another trend line which basically only available for daily chart. So when I double click on here and I say only make it available on daily chart, so when I go on weekly, this is not available, and you can do a complete different analysis on a weekly chart and daily chart and monthly chart. And it is quite a handy tip, and it is a pro tip. Not many will share this, but something based on experience I've learned it is very, very helpful. Yeah, so you can change the visibility of it. Other thing which you can do, and whatever I'm telling you now, it can be done in all other tools as well, like all the drawing indicators, not specifically here. So you can save as a default, and you can save as, let's say for example, I will say peaceful weekend investing. I like this color, like this. So every time I know that this is what I can select, so I will know this. Yeah, so this is how you can basically. So next time, let's say I go to another stock, let's say for example Apple, and I select Apple, and I say now I'm gonna there's already a trend line, so I can just close this because, and I will say remove the drawing, and now I'm gonna do the Alt T, which is our shortcut for type in below for trend line. And as soon as this, and I can now say apply things, and this is what I have done. Everything is there, and everything comes as it is for you. You don't have to type in even nice trend upwards. So you can basically create those sets. Now there are so many of them. I put this as one of them. Another one is horizontal line, and the Alt J is horizontal ray, and vertical line sometimes I use that, and Alt ray I use that as well. So the other thing which I use is let's say for example horizontal ray, which is quite useful because it is just connecting this, and you can customize this again same way as I told you, the whole styles and everything, which is quite handy. Okay, I have already shared with you customization of this candle. Now this is how you can see all of them are appearing here, right? So you can just toggle on and off depending on your what you're using, and I prefer these ones. And then the next set is basically all different types of other drawing tools, whether Fibonacci retracement or trend-based Fibonacci extension. I generally only focus on Fibonacci because I'm a big follower of, you must have seen my previous videos as well, so I prefer Fibonacci. Again, there's a complete different video altogether. I will do that for you, why I have such a big conviction on Fibonacci, and that I'll reserve it for another video. But absolutely it's something which it's worth understanding and believing in that. Trend-based Fibonacci is another one. Other than I don't use any of them in my journey so far, and I'm fine. And then you got different paths here, and this one is different, like brush. If you want to do a specific area of circle, you can do that, or you can draw a rectangle. Sometimes I do that just to base count based on my style of investing. That's quite handy. And likewise I use the path in case I want to see what is the trend overall. I can draw that path here. So there are different things you can do in these tools, but one has to understand, you have to have a purpose behind everything what you do and why you do. Whatever I'm sharing with you are the tools. You still have to build your own process, understand which one is going to serve what purpose. Yeah, but knowing this can definitely help you in a long way, because all that information you can save and you can revisit it to make your life simpler in journey. And that's what my main and objective in this channel is to make you a better investor and peacefully generate wealth. Yeah. So likewise, you can have different, like if you want to tweet it, if you have tweeted something, you can put a link here and share it, or you can have a signpost here just so that you can tag yourself, because at the end of the day, we as an investor we're trying to use this, blend the technical analysis and fundamental analysis and use that in your advantage. And we are not, like, I'm not doing intraday, and I am absolutely, by the way, whatever stocks I'm discussing here is just for example purposes, so no recommendations. What essentially I'm trying to tell you is that you just have to focus on long-term investing and using this as in your advantage position, right? And that is what it means. And then you have different options available, like arrow mark and stuff like that. So there are different tools available, and there's a smiley face if you want to like it, so on and so forth. And if you do a mess up like this, you just remove all the drawings and everything goes away, and use that. And other thing which I use the most is a scale, which is a very important tool which I use it. Like for example, I can see here it's 294 days, 42 bars. Basically it's a weekly chart, so it's 42 weeks, and this is what the volume was, and also and so forth. So all information you get here, right? For example, I use this, and from here to here I can see the stock went 134%, and it took 46 weeks, which is almost close to a year, and this is what the growth was. So it gives you that view straight away. Yeah. So this is one of the very good tool which I use it. Zoom in, if you want to do that, you can use the plus sign here, and you can also use the your mouse and do that. Play around with it and see what you have discovered. There's lots more keeps coming up here, but for me, to be honest, this is all I use. Like for example, date range, price range is beautiful. These are some important ones I use. Fibonacci, I told you I use that, and I use the zigzag brush, and I use the path, which is to give me from the Dow theory. You can use the higher highs and higher lows and see that, and pretty much you all set up with that. And there are not many the requirements here, but time to time, if I'm using any specific tool, I'll keep coming up with that and share with you. I hope and I want you to type in comment box below what one pro tip I gave you, which can be definitely very worthwhile. And if you have watched this video, you know that pro tip, right? So I want to see how many of you were making a note of that pro tip. Till the next video, I will say goodbye to you and wish you a happy investing and great week ahead. See you next time. Bye bye.